So many of you have been texting me going, where's Bobby Joe going? Tell me. And I'm like, no, it's a secret. Well, today I'm going to tell you. It is freezing and the wind is whipping this morning. I mean, it is so cold here. I can't stand it. So Shane is home. Y'all, he's been gone. I haven't told you guys, but he's been gone since the day after Christmas. So I have been running this farm by myself along with taking my dad to radiation. You hear that? Bobby Joe is probably out of control. Let's go check him out. What is all that racket? Where's Bobby Joe? Oh, I see him. He's in there. Oh gosh, he's got his stinger out. And he's trying to get over the fence to the goats because I left the goats up this morning because I didn't want him to breed them before he left, which he's probably already bred them, to be honest. But I did not. What he's doing is he's running the girls, and then the babies get trampled on when they're trying to nurse, and the babies can't nurse because he's running the mamas. It's just, it's been a disaster. What are you doing? Are you being ugly? See, I have all the girls over here. Dexter he keeps trying to fight with Dexter. He's really playing. I say fight. He's playing with Dexter, but they roughhouse terribly. Let's see how he's wanting in there with the girls. So he's going to be picked up around 2 o'clock today. So I've got to keep them separated at least till 2 o'clock until he's gone. All right, so here's the announcement. Where he's going, Cog Hill, Brooke and Jason Smith. I called them Cog Hill forever because I thought Cog Hill was their last name. But Brooke and Jason recommended this farm. Drum roll. Drum roll. Where's he going? Are y'all ready? He's going to Simply Make It, which is really good friends with Jason and Brooke. The thing that I'm most excited about is Laura owns a business. She makes goat soap, goat lotion, and all that. So Bobby Joe will be able to provide lotion. Hey, could you give me a minute? I'm trying to tell him where you're going. Give me just a second. So he will be able to make babies, which in return will be able to provide more of a business for her, to give her more girls that will provide milk, to make more soap and goat and other products out of, I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. Out of her goat milk. So he is going to provide so much value to her farm, on top of the fact that he makes beautiful babies. And the great thing is, we are basically I'm going to be able to use him if I decide that I want to breed them in the future. I will be able to get Bobby Joe and bring him back to my farm, or either take my girls to her farm and be able to breed them if I decide that that's something that I want to do. Y'all, I could not ask for a better place for Bobby Joe to go. For him to be able to breed these girls, to be able to create a business, more business for her, it does something to my heart. You know, I was so scared where he was going to go. And when Brooke and Jason told me they knew Laura Spencer and what she does for her business, I thought, this is the most perfect home for him, because he will create so much value to her business. We can't breed Dexter, but listen, you're going to a place where you're going to have so many girlfriends, and you also have another male friend. Oh my gosh. I don't think he cares. I think he's got one thing on his mind. One thing on his mind. And it is these girls right here. That's all he cares about, is trying to get to them. I just am all smiles today. Bobby Joe leaving is a bit different from Cinco. I knew Cinco was going to a great home. Like, there was no doubt in my mind when I saw Zoe with Cinco. There was an instant connection. And it gave me such peace to know that Cinco was going to be a petting zoo. I say petting zoo. You know, friendly, because she has kids. And I knew Cinco was equipped to provide those kids a lot of love and I know that Cinco will get a lot of nurturing from her kids, as well as Zoe and Nick. But with Bobby Joe, he's not as much as a petting zoo. God love him. He's not as much as a petting zoo. He's going to try to flip me. No. Give me a minute. Well, come on. So they'll run and go get some hay. And like I said, like how I'm feeling right now is I feel sad that I have to lock him in the barn. Like, I hate it. Look, watch him. He's gonna jump out. Watch him. Can you believe that crap? Oh, don't come at me. And he tries to get out. You see how he's, oh my gosh. He tries. I don't know if he can. Oh my gosh. He tries to get out there and he jumps. And it's difficult, y'all. Ain't that crazy that he can jump that? Look at this. He can't get out of that, I don't think. Gosh. Baby, you're fixing to go to your forever home and you're going to have a good life and you won't be locked up. Oh, I love him. See how sad. Oh, don't. He scared me. He was running towards me. He wasn't going to hit me, though. Bobby Joe is not a petting zoo type animal. You know, I've had to learn this, okay? It wasn't something that I just thought, you know, you need a male. I didn't realize, and you know what? I was told, my niece, she had goats, and she told me about male bucks, but I had to learn for my own self, you know? I had to learn for myself. And this is the second buck that I've had. They're all the same. When girls are in heat, they're out of control. There's no even explaining it. I know that you guys watch other farms and you see when the boys get out of control and they have to separate them. And my farm is not about separating, right? That's not what I teach. I teach about how we all live in harmony. But I cannot have an aggressive buck out here with children. It just doesn't, even though my heart, I love Bobby Joe and he's not mean at all, but it's just not a good fit for a petting zoo for kids to be out here, and he's blah, 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 everywhere we go with his stinger out trying to breed everybody that walks in here. That is just not a good fit for my farm. And it took me learning after I started in 2020. It's taken me a minute to learn. I know I'm a slow learner, to learn that he was not what I needed on my farm as far as petting zoo. I'm going to miss that, I have to say. I'm going to miss you doing that to me. I am. I'm going to miss you doing that because I know you love me. I do. But you're going to have girls that you can connect with. Yeah. You're going to have so many girlfriends. And you're going to be able to provide babies for goat soap and stuff. You're going to have a good life, buddy. I think old Dexter's going to be the one who really misses Bobby Joe because they're big buddies. They love playing roughhousing. So I know that Dexter is definitely going to miss him. Leroy, he's not a fan of Bobby Joe. So he's probably going to be glad to see Bobby Joe go. But Dexter's another story. Here they come. All right, this is Bobby Joe's new mom. Now he likes to give kisses.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about that.
You know how bucks are. Bobby Joe, you better be a good boy. So I told them about Simply Make It, right?
Simply Making It.
Yes, and so you provide what, lotions
Goat's
and
milk soaps and lotions and just natural skincare in general. So,
well, I know I see Brooke advertise you all the time. She is a big fan of you.
She's a doll.
She loves you to death. She
love
spoke
her.
highly. She said, Judy, Bobby Joe's going to go to the perfect home. So I'm really excited he's going with you.
He'll be loved.
I know he will.
Yes.
Just, so is he bigger than your buck?
We're probably about the same size, but my buck is older.
Let me go get him some. Cinco loaded better than him.
He'll be all right. Come on.
Here, let me get up there with the. There he goes. I love you, buddy. You be a good boy. Okay? You be a good boy. Bobby Joe. Hey, I love you. You be a good boy. Oh my gosh. Bobby Joe. Bye-bye, buddy. I love you. God, this is so hard. I was trying to film me and Leroy, buddy. I was trying to film me and Leroy. I don't want you. Bobby Joe, I love you and everything, but I don't love you that much. I'm not your type. Go on. I'm not your type. Let's try this again. Bobby Joe. Come here. Pretend like you're good for kids, okay? We're trying to show how nice our animals are and how like kids can come, okay? That's what we're trying to shoot for. So I just need you a couple of minutes to be good. Hey, like pretend like you like me, but like don't be. Okay, we're gonna try this. We'll squat down right here. Try this. Oh God, it's Bobby Joe. Bobby Joe. Please. Bobby. This is gonna be a nightmare. Bobby Joe. Pretend like you like me. Okay? Pretend
So you say you want to change, but lately things have been the same. And it's my heart you're holding.
He's not. Don't French kiss me, Bobby Joe. Hey, this ain't working. Like, he's supposed to be nice. He's tried French kiss me.